You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You better count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, hello everybody. John Howell here, of course. Guess what today is? Today's the day I am finally out of my gold trade for my options position. I got out of my futures position a while ago, but today's the day, guys. I am out. It signified for me to get out of this, and it's been one incredible ride for this. And the reasons why is I'm getting signs that stock market, the mining sector, and the metals, the everything drop is coming. Now, this is really big here, guys, okay? When you are trading the market, don't let your ego and your thoughts and so on and so forth get involved with this. I utilize techniques, and looking at the market today for me, I don't expect gold to crash, but for me, from an actual trading opportunity, from trading, to me, today's the day I'm getting out. And the reason I'm announcing that on YouTube is because you guys have followed along this entire trade. A beautiful, amazing profit on my futures trade, incredible profit, like multiple hundreds of % return on my options trade today, getting out of that one there. It's been one beautiful trade there, but today's the day is for me to get out of it and be done and dusted with it, all right? So you got to know when to hold them and got to know when to fold them. And today, guys, from a trading, especially utilizing options, you don't want to be trying to hold on to something that may be getting ready for a bit of a correction here soon, because we have actually made an incredible move to the upside. So that's what I want to share with you today, guys. That's what I want to walk you through with you today. This is where, guys, it's so important that you really get you really get some guidance and some coaching get some guidance and get some coaching, guys, that really can help you. Because today, with my clients today, I was walking them through the exact techniques of why today is the day that I personally need to be out of this trade. I don't know, this thing can keep going higher, but all I do know, guys, is I'm collecting my coins now. I'm out of my option position, and now my options positions are flat, and I've had a huge bump in my account this year, especially from gold, but I've had some other really good trades as well too. And now, guess what? Now I'm gonna go look for some more trades just like gold. And guess what? There's at least one other stock that I'm looking at right now that is very similar to gold setup. And it's just the same sort of thing, right? It's the same. And the purpose of me saying that there, guys, is that gold wasn't lucky, right? I got in the gold, I managed gold, I'm now out of gold with a beautiful profit. And guess what? Now I'm just gonna go do it again. I'm gonna go look for another stock just like gold. In fact, there is one stock that's setting up right now just like gold. And that's what I'm there with my clients every single day, showing them, hey, I'm getting in. Now, again, me talking about what my trade with gold is because I've been letting YouTube know, right? But all my other trades, I'm not going to be talking about exactly what I do on YouTube, right? That's obviously for my clients. If you're interested in becoming a client, I've opened up 2 spots. Actually, yeah, I opened up 2 more spots, guys, for my coaching. I've actually got one spot actually got taken yesterday really quickly. So I've only got 1 spot left open. If you're interested in joining that, guys, fill out the application form, that link in the description, and you'll be able to speak to me personally, and we can have a good chat and see if you're actually a good fit for the actual program. But again, I opened up two new spots. And the reason why it's 2 spots, guys, just so you know, the reason why it's only 2 spots is because I like to keep my group really small. Right now, in my group that's with me every day, it's only 10 to 15 people. It's not 50, 100 people, right? My coaching program is not firstly, it's about me trading really well so I can continue making good money. Secondly, is showing you what I'm doing. But thirdly, I want to be able to coach you and help you as well too. So, and that's the reason why that's not a scarcity number. I like to keep the group really small. As you can see, it's not like 50 people, something like that. So And I did open 2 spots yesterday, and literally one of them being taken up already. So if you are interested, guys, fill out the application form, and I'll be able to call you next week for that as well too. But this, to me, guys, this is what trading is all about. Okay, trading is all about having the ability to just trade the markets, right? I have an investing portfolio, but you don't trade the market like you invest in the markets, right? Big mistake. Again, today is the day for me that I capitalized on this. I've been capitalized, as you guys know, by looking at this gold chart here. This was my entry here, right there. That was my entry through there. I held all through here, as you know, and I said second leg coming. The second leg did come, and now I'm out here. And especially right here, guys, my account, my account actually had a personal, just a bit of a really big move in my account, especially because the volatility really picked up with the options here. This second leg up, options really picked up. And so today, I am out of my position. I'm done and dusted. And guess what? That's a beautiful trade, right? That's a trade. Now, guess what I'm going to do? I'm now going to go out and I'm going to scan the markets. Well, not now because the market's closed. And I'm happy the market's closed because my ego is a bit high right now because I just made an incredible profit. When you combine the profit of my futures position that I did and I got out, and now my options trade, which gave me multiple of 100% return. A beautiful, and I had quite a good position on there as well too, guys. Right. So when you start to talk about, some really good numbers there, you can start to look at those sort of numbers there. But the purpose of me saying what I'm saying here, guys, is that this is what trading is about, right? Trading is not about trying to capitalize. I'm not trying to capitalize on the 100% of the move. I'm just trying to get the 80%, right? I'm just trying to get 80%. So as you can see here, this may not be the top here. What am I trying to do? I'm just trying to get what? I'm just trying to get, and this is what my trading is about here, right? I'm not trying to get it down here, and I'm not trying to get it up here. I don't know. But what I am trying to do is if I can get that, see the bulk of it, that's what I like to do. And this is what I like to do again with my clients is I'm just trying to help them get 80% of the entire move. And that's what I'm looking through. But looking at this gold trade, looking at this gold market here. Oh, by the way, I was actually with my clients today, guys. I'm just so proud of my clients. I really am. They're just amazing. And guys, I hope you understand what a good setup looks like, and I hope you can understand the rules of why I got into gold. Right, really break down the rules. And if you don't, you need to become part of my coaching program, right? Because there's going to be so many more amazing trades just like gold that's going to appear, and you have no idea what you're doing, and you're going to miss out on literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits, potentially millions of dollars of profits over your time. Because gold wasn't lucky. Gold was a trading setup that met my rules, and I just used simple exit strategy, trade management, and exit points to help me maximize and have a really good trade. Right? It wasn't lucky. So if you guys that just got in gold because I said so, because I got into gold, you're not really using a strategy, right? Because now, guess what? The trades that I do get into, I'm not going to be talking about on YouTube, right? Again, the reason why I'm talking about gold right now is because gold was a gift to YouTube, okay? And I told people about when I got into gold, so I've been letting people know about what I've been doing with my gold position this entire time. But when it comes to all my other stock trades, then no, that's obviously a reason why people invest with me, right? So if you're on the sidelines, guys, and you really need some help, and you can see this here, and you don't want to be able to miss out on these opportunities, then you need to become part of my coaching program. Link in the description there, guys. Go fill out the application form now. I promise you, and every single person that joins my coaching program, right? Heck, this gold trade could have well enough actually paid for the coaching. Anyway, so we can see that that's what's going there, but I do actually see that we're probably likely to get some sort of a pullback now. Looking at say the weekly charts as well too on gold. Look at this here, very. This is actually projected target, a target that I had up here. But now because we've had such a big move out of gold through here, guys, I'm very cautious about what's happening here now. And for me, for a trading opportunity, we may end up getting maybe something like this happening soon, for maybe for a couple of weeks down. and then maybe we're going to start to get this sort of level coming back into play and kicking it up through there. So maybe somewhere through there. So if I look at the daily charts, so yeah, maybe, just maybe, right? And especially looking at Fibonacci levels, if we do start the drop, there you go, guys. What is that? What is that? If we do start the drop, then gold. Now, I'm not saying this actually, this may not be the top, guys, right? I'm not trying to pick tops and bottoms. I'm just trying to capture the 80%, right? And guess what? To me, so far, actually, it's a really big successful trade. I'm not trying to capture the top. If this is a 50% pullback, we could end up coming back down towards 2,200 here. So for me, guys, especially today, looking at today's action in the markets, this is the very first time ever since I got in on this breakout that now it's actually created some doubt in this particular trade. So when in doubt, I am out, right? When in doubt, I am out. But there was no doubt throughout this entire trade, throughout this entire time. But today, the market's actually speaking to me. And let's go look at silver as well too. Silver, complete and utter rejection. Man, I left my line there, guys. I'm sorry. I left my line there. For you guys that didn't watch yesterday's video, I had the line there, and I said I'm going to remove it so I can keep going up. But guys, remember in the back of all of this, guys, remember, how do markets work, right? And so this is where you got to not let your ego get involved, right? Markets go up, then they get pullbacks. They go up, they go sideways, they go up, right? Look at this here, up, little pullback, up, right? We've had very little pullback. So what ends up happening when we get very big moves? Up, and then big pullback, right? So, and especially where we are right now in silver. And the one thing I am noticing too, guys, on the back of my mind, I am noticing by looking at the social media, especially through YouTube, there's a lot of people now on the bandwagon of gold. Gold's going parabolic. Gold. I'm like, ooh, maybe this is the time for me to get out, right? Because I think a lot of people I think the public is really starting to recognize gold. So that and obviously along with actually my trading techniques, my trade management techniques to get out of this trade. Yeah, there's a lot of noise in the public now. So I'm like, no. I'm going to count my cookies, right? I'm going to count my cookies and have a good weekend. So we can see what's happening here. Look what happened here with silver, right? Silver opened high, came all the way up, came all the way down, and closed right there. That's actually a pretty weak sign from there. So I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, to see. Now, when it comes down to these markets, all I expect, guys, is probably maybe something like that, and then a really big peak, especially in silver. I think silver's going to have a really big move, but we may end up getting, because you can see we may end up getting a bit of a pullback now out of this one here. So I do see the everything drop, and same for the mining sector, guys. Like looking at the mining sector where we are right at this level here, and if we have a look at, bam, look at that there, double resistance. The everything drop is coming, guys. The everything drop. Now, everything drop, what I mean by drop is just a correction, right? Just a correction. Now, the correction could be big, especially like, look at this here. Double resistance. Double resistance. This resistance here. After what? Up, little sideways, up. Right? Now, guess what's coming? We're just probably likely to get that. Now, out of the mining sector, guys, now again, guys, this is short-term swinging. Short-term swings. I have an investment portfolio that I'm holding for years that I'm not getting out of. Right? It's an investment portfolio. You don't invest. This is called trading, right? Trading is about looking for patterns that I can capitalize, right? Trading is all about making money this year. How do I identify a trade like gold so I can be in it for a few weeks or a month or more, capitalize on it, make a really nice profit, so at the end of the year I can make a lot of money from trading the markets, as well as but then I have my investing positions where that's more like 2, 3, 4, 5 year view. You know what I'm trying to say there, guys? So just you don't want to mix them up. Yes, gold breakout. I'm an investor in gold. I'm an investor in gold as well too. It's like, That's wrong. I've been investing in gold now for like the last 3-4 years, actually longer than that, right? But that's what I've been. I'm an investor. For me, I'm a buy and hold, and I have more like a 20-30 view. What's likely to happen from now through to 2030? Trading is a different approach. Trading is exactly what I did with gold. I waited for my trading setup on the charts. I got in. I managed it properly. I now use techniques to get out, help me get out. And then guess what? Now, what happened with gold? My gold trade, not luck. It's just a system, right? It's just what my system does. When you have high quality trades like that, you get really good moves. So now guess what? I'm now going to go scan the individual stocks, which I did today, look at my watch list and continue now scanning for that really amazing next opportunity. And then guess what? When I do find it, I'll be trading it. 2, I'll be sharing it with my private clients from there. So, but looking at this level here, guys, I do possibly see the mining sector now having, especially when looking at this rejection point through here, and we've already had a big move up. Remember I said before, how does the market work? Up, pull back, up, pull back, right? Up. Probably going to get some sort of pullback coming now, right? Before we see something like that. And it's just up to us, right? Especially when we're trading the markets. This is where getting some education around how to read the market properly is really, 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 really key. Especially when we're looking at different bar analysis as well too. So this is what's happening here. And look at this massive volume today, right? Massive volume today out of this level here. So there's a lot of volume that's coming into the mining sector, but it's not a good volume. This to me, guys, is an exhaustion volume. Exhaustion volume. And so therefore, you see it across all the markets, right? Look at the GDXJ, exhaustion volume. The SLV, which is the silver, right? The silver, look at this here. To me, this is an exhaustion volume. Yes, it got a big volume spike, but it's an exhaustion volume, right? GOD, same thing, exhaustion volume. So this exhaustion volume that I'm talking about right now is one of the probably 3 techniques I utilize to help me say, okay, today I need to be out. This is exit management techniques. Today's the day I need to be out of this trade here. I did talk about the 9 moving average yesterday, and we're not below it. But today, guys, by utilizing a bit more advanced style of exits, the bar, what happened with the bar today, where we are in the overall move and the exhaustion volume, today is the day I get to count my cookies, right? And guess what? It's a really nice profit. So even if it does keep going up from here, I don't care. All right. But one thing I do say is there's a good chance now we're getting to the exhaustion point from here. And so if I look at the actual stock market, guys, let's go look at the actual stock market. Look at the Dow Jones. We completely and utterly had this false breakout move here. So we completely and utterly had this false breakout move here. And now guess what's happening? Now we're getting this drop through here, right? So again, the Dow Jones is the weaker one of the whole lot of them. I've always noticed that. We've already done, what is that? We've already done 5% on the Dow Jones, and we're really starting to sell off through here. So again, we're probably going to finish. The rest of this month, guys, is probably going to be red across all markets, mining sector, the metals, and that's why I call it the everything drop. Exhaustion volume everywhere. The everything drop for right now. Everything drop, which is just a correction before we see that move to the upside. Then we now see look at the actual the S&P 500. Look what's happened with the S&P 500, guys. It's just really slow, right? But now look what I'm getting through here. This is really, really interesting. I'm getting this point now through here. What is this here? Big, massive end of trend. The market does this sometimes. What happens is it'll go up, like this a lot. It'll go sideways for a bit. It'll have one last little push, and then it'll come back down, and then it'll start to do something like that. Right? Look at this here. Up. One last little push, and then now it does something like that. And this is exactly what actually happened with the Dow Jones. Right? Look at this here. This is exactly what happened with the Dow Jones. Up, sideways, one last little push, and then we get the what? And then we get the pullback, right? We get the drop. So you recognize these types of patterns, and so we can actually see that through there. Even the Russell, right? The Russell's actually looking quite weak as well too. So the Russell actually had a lot of problems around about this resistance level through here, guys. A lot of this resistance, and now we're starting to really back off through here. So Russell is looking same for the other markets as well too. But the Russell, to me, I do see there's actually probably going to be like a lot of upside out of the Russell soon. But just looking at this level here, guys, we come up, come down, come up. We may come down through here a bit, and before we actually see quite a big move out of the Russell from there. So there we go, traders. What I believe is one of the most incredible trades. Actually, no, it has been. It has been the most this most incredible trade. Has for me is now done and dusted. The entry, the exits. I've capitalized on a good futures position. I capitalized on a multiple 100% return on the options. Now it's time for me to count my cookies, get my ego relaxed as well too. And I'm staying humble. So next week I can go back to the markets and really, really, really crush it and look for some more gold opportunities, but just like on the individual stocks there. And once again, traders, if you do need some help, fill out that application form and I'll personally call you to talk to you more about the actual coaching and see if it's actually good fit for you. See you later, traders.